Hey there and welcome to Robing Luun Vaas. First up, we're just going to get out the scalpel and start cleaning up, making edges look nice before working more on his robes. So, cleaned up his legs, cleaned up his cuffs and collars. Next up, we're going to be working more on his robe and his boots. Here we have the boots all done, and just before we continue to work on the bottom half of his robe. And you see I've just put like blobs on my ankles and cut lines up the back, 2 lines up the back, so you've got like the centre lines coming down, as well as cutting a rim around the top edge of the boots and a line across the front, so you sort of panel division on the boots, and built up the toe of each as well. So it needs cleaning up, but we've just added the bottom half of his robe, just trying to make it flare a bit around the bottom to give it a bit of dynamism to match in with the posture that he's holding. It also makes more sense out of the mini because the belt is kind of in underneath as the bagginess of the robe folds over the top of it, but I will tag in just the very bottom edge, or at least the tassels coming down. So next up, it's just going to be attaching the trim of the howling wind. Don't know if you can hear that. It's howling at me. Here we go then. Robe is on, trim is on. Just got to do the dangly bits from his belt, assuming that the drop from the over robe is actually covering everything else, and then it'll be the head, but that will be next time. Here you go then, that's the belt on. And that's the final little detail for the moment, so I hope that any green stuffing making you're doing is coming out really well. Or your conversions or what have you. I mean, the belt's pretty simple as well, just a simple blob rolled out, flattened a little bit and squished into place. Primarily pushing it firmly into the gap where I want it to look like it's coming out of, and then shaped from there. A bit of flex in it just to make it look a bit dynamic and like there's some movement in the character as a whole. So thank you for watching, have a good one and take care. Bye bye.